guys, we're back with the final on our Monogram Plymouth Roadrunner Superbird that we did for the Dazed and Confused group build. We went off the reservation on this one. The car in the movie was pretty much stock, did not have a vinyl top, but of course the Monogram kit does come with a vinyl top, and it's kind of hard to unvinyl top a top. And you can do it. I mean, there's boatloads of sanding and stuff, but you can get it off. It's amazing how you get a car that you don't want the vinyl top on, and it's there, and when you need a car with the vinyl top, it never is. Yeah, that's just the way it works. Our decals we got from Second Chance Redlines. This set is like $5, and you get enough to do four Superbirds. And you get also includes all the Daytona, 6 colors for the Daytona Charger of the badges for that, the Dodges and the Daytona badges and all that stuff. This car we did it as Pro Street. We used the Monogram Thunderbird Pro Street chassis underneath of it. We had to stretch it, like we talked about in earlier videos, to stretch it to make the wheelbase a little closer for this car, because this car is 8 miles long. But yeah, where everything worked out in the end, we kept the 446 pack engine that came in with the Superbird kit. Originally had the 5.7 or 5.8 liter Hemi, one out of the Chrysler 300. This one right here, but it was too tall. Once you put it in the chassis, the hood would not close on it, and I wanted to have the hood down. If I wanted to have the hood raised or have a hole in it, I would have put some big supercharged blown thing in it. But anyway, I'm already waffling. We're just getting started on this video. We painted this one using the Mr. Surfacer 1500 black primer, and then the Tropical Abyss black on it. For the vinyl top, we just used a flat black gray for that. So decals were Second Chance Redlines. scredlines.com is a good site for decals, especially if you want something that was if you wanted to build a 24 scale version of some Hot Wheel that you had as a kid. It's a great source for that kind of stuff. Or if you're redoing Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, he has a lot of that replacement part stuff for that. So yeah. That's that. 1 second, I'll take it down off the rotisserie, and we can take a little better look at it. Be right back. Okay, so we've got it down off of there, and let me crank it down because I want you to let you get a chance to see the stance that we got on this thing. It's about as low as it can go. It's part of the reason why I couldn't use that Hemi engine, because I had to raise the Hemi engine up and up so the oil pan wasn't dragging, and it made the hood pop up. So yeah, that's our stance on it. And yes, I'm wearing gloves because it has a black paint, and if you know anything about black paint, how much of a pain in the ass it is. Okay, and here is our chassis. Let's take this over here for a second. Zoom in on it a little bit. Okay, we used the 446 pack out of the kit. I made an oil tank for it. We did wire it. We made the upper radiator hose is actually attached to the bodies, and the lower one is attached to the chassis. That's why that's only seeing the one. We made our seat belts from athletic tape and some red Sharpie and some bare metal foil. For those, we used one of Matthew Inman's Model Car Video Products. Pistol grip shifter. We did salvage the console from the Superbird kit. And then there's a back half. We had to stretch the wheelbase on this. I probably should have stretched it a little bit more, but I didn't think I could get much more out of it. We moved it back about a little over a 1/4 inch. So that meant I had to modify the the wheel tubs and the chassis, because we were moving that rear axle back further. On the bottom we just got header dumps. I mean, I don't have any more exhaust under there other than that. I may add some in the future, but most likely not. On our body, we did, since this is a Pro Street, I did cut the door cars from the interior tub, and we glued those inside the body so that yeah, so you could see that in there. Let me get this put back together here real quick. Oh, I'll show you the underside too before I do that. Made a brass, simply lengthen the chassis and just used a different engine. We had to make a brass drive shaft, but that's pretty much standard fare underneath of there. Now let me stick this back in there. I haven't decided if I'm going to glue this chassis in or not. I may. We'll crank up here and kind of see what we got going on. So there's our. I just broke it out to glue it back on again. Our upper radiator hose is there, so I just knocked it loose. So I'll have to glue it back on again. Set that right there. So I may end up gluing the body on. Just I don't do that anymore. Yeah, that's the way it looks. I'm real happy with it. I do have another one of these in the petty blue. I'm probably going to do it as. I may do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it as the petty car or not, because then again, it shouldn't have a vinyl top. Well, if the car was in the frame, no, wouldn't it? It doesn't have the petty. The petty car would not have had the vinyl top either. So I'm not sure if we're going to do it as the race car or just a regular stock car. I probably would just end up doing it as a regular stock car. It does come with the hood pins and stuff on it. So yeah, this is, if you can find one, they're not real expensive. These Superbirds. I also want to grab another one, get one of the Chargers. They're a little more difficult to come across, I do believe. I did the AMT one. It was okay. It was not great. Once I figured out how to do the body, it was not a big deal to get that one done. But anyway, I'm waffling. So this, we have the Trans Am still coming, the final on it for the Dazed and Confused group build. Then later down the road, I'm going to do the 67 Camaro from there. And then, unless I can come up with a short bed, 72 short bed C10 pickup truck, then it'll be the Trans Am, and the Camaro will be the last two I build for the group build. But if you want to get into the group build, it runs all the way till Memorial Day next year. So you have about 6 months, basically a little more than 6 months to get something done. You can pick anything out that's in the movie, any car, truck, van you see in the movie. Like an example, this one was in the drive-in restaurant scene. You saw it for about 3.5 seconds, and just long enough to see what it was. As one is girls in the Volkswagen were driving around the island of the drive-through restaurant. The Firebird I built was just in the cruise scene. There's there's a white Corvette and a gold Corvette in the movie. The gold one is a convertible, and it's like a 70, 71. I have to watch it again. It's in the deleted scenes. It's not in the director's cut. It's not in the regular version. There's Mustangs, there's Corvairs, there's a red Maverick in there. There's several different Cutlasses. There's a bunch of the Darts and GTXs and anything, almost anything you can think of from like the mid 60s to the mid 70s cars are in there. But I am waffling. So with that, I'm going to say thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a happy holidays. And your Thanksgiving weekend went really well. And with that, I'm going to say, all right. We'll see you next time, guys.